guys, Michigan Prepared here. Listen, I've talked about it in the past, okay? Sorry about the red light special also. It's dark and you wouldn't be able to see me otherwise. Not that you want to, but either way. If you guys haven't heard, the largest standing bank in America, Silicon Valley Bank over in California, and they got little branches all throughout the United States, has collapsed and it has fallen. It is no more. It was shut down today. I guess they're going to resume operations on Monday the 13th or something like that, so people can figure out what they're going to do. But either way, the Silicon Valley Bank is no more. The feds came in, they shut it down. Now this is really suspicious, guys, alright, because I've done videos on this. At least one, I know I did. But they're trying to go to a central bank digital currency. Meaning paper cash, coins, everything, gone. And they're trying to make everything digital. They're trying to push towards, the chip, to where you're tracked, your money's tracked. They know where you are. They know what you bought. They can lock your bank account at any time. This is the push, and it's really ominous that not only did Silicon Valley fall today, okay, but Wells Fargo has all kinds of issues going on. Millions, billions in missing deposits. People don't know where their money is, can't withdraw their money. And they're putting up disclaimers talking about, don't worry, it's just a technical glitch. We're working on it. Your money's secure. We'll figure it out. I call bullshit. A month ago, Bank of America guys had millions come up missing out of people's accounts. People couldn't withdraw money, if you guys remember that. And I'm going to try to post all this on the screen for you guys. But I don't know if this is a dry run. I don't know if this is a cyber attack. I don't know what's going on. All I know is that, the 2030 agenda, the new Green Deal that AOC tried pushing through, that ultimately failed on its face, but now that Biden's president, they're going through backdoor channels and they're implementing piece by piece by piece by piece. This is some scary times, guys. I'm not saying that our banking system is going to collapse overnight. It could be months, it could be years, but it could be days, it could be hours. You just never know. 48 hours ago, Silicon Valley Bank was doing okay. And I don't know what kind of trouble they experienced before they closed, but the Fed stepped in 24 hours ago and says, all right, enough's enough, we're closing you down. Shut down just that damn fast. And you guys might be thinking, well, that's okay because my bank's insured by the FDIC, which is basically the bank's insurance company. Well, let me tell you something, guys. The FDIC has zero money. Zero. Zilch. Do you realize if the banks collapse, that the FDIC has maybe enough money to cover 2% of the people in the United States? You really think your money's secure? It's not. At this point in time, I really suggest you guys keep in your bank accounts enough to cover your bills if you pay them electronically, whatever. Keep cash on you at your house, hidden, buried, taped under your kitchen sink, taped to your bathroom sink pipe. I don't know. Take your cash now while you can. Because if the system collapses, guys, you're still going to be able to use paper currency until you can't. But if you don't have that paper currency on you and the banks collapse, you're up shit creek without the paddle, guys. There's nothing you can do. At least have some cash on you. Get out what you can. I recommend 500 minimum. It's not going to last long, guys, but if you got to bug out, if you got to go buy $500 of dry beans and rice, guess what? That's going to last you a couple of years. But the collapse is coming, guys. The U.S. is not wanting to admit that we're in a recession, depression. Bullshit. Yes. And now the banking system is collapsing. I could very well wake up tomorrow. As a matter of fact, on my way home tonight, I am withdrawing all my money out of the bank. And I'm going to go deposit it as I need to pay bills. But the paper currency will be somewhere in my house, or vehicle, or my bug out location, or something. It will be hidden. It will not be in the bank. They could crash overnight. If the largest bank in America has crashed in the past 24 hours and is no more, and who was it? The Treasury Secretary, Janet Yellen. She said in a live news conference or whatever, news report, whatever you want to call it, she said, damn it, I just said the name of the bank in California that collapsed. Silicon Valley. She was telling us about how that one collapsed, and there's 4 other major ones that have a high likely potential to collapse. And I forget what those are. I'll try to look them up and put them up here. But I think one of them was Bank of America, and they already experienced issues a month ago. JP Morgan Chase, those are set to go. Or, well, they're on the verge of going. They're not set to, but they're on the verge of. And there was a couple other ones, guys. Now let me ask you something. If the largest bank in America just crashed today, within 48 hours ago was fine. But 24 hours later, it's done for. It's finished. Fed stepped in, shut it down, took it over. And they're closing their doors. How are the little banks going to stand up? I mean, I don't think the little banks have a chance. There's no way in hell they're going to keep up with the largest bank in America. They're not going to keep up with Wells Fargo. They're not going to keep up with the Bank of America. If those are set to crash, JP Morgan Chase, if those are set to crash, all the littler institutions are it's gonna be a domino effect, guys. It's gonna be a massive domino effect. Now again, I don't know if this is a dry run for, you know, the digital currency. I don't know if this is cyber attacks. I don't know if this is a dry run to see how people are gonna react. But I'm here to tell you right now, you need to be well stocked. And by well stocked, I mean food, protection, pet food, water filters, medical supplies, extra clothing, because you're probably not going to be able to buy that shit either. And you need to have a couple years worth of food, at least. If you don't know how to hunt, don't know how to fish, you need to learn. And for the older people out there like Franny, don't worry, sweetheart. There's a lot of people out there like myself that will help you. But you got to be very cautious on who you approach. I don't think very many people are going to hurt the elderly. But there's people out there that absolutely will. which is scary in itself. I don't know, guys. My biggest worry was, the China-Taiwan war, the Russia-Ukraine war, the Iranians getting nuclear weapons, the North Korea-Japan issue, or North Korea-South Korea, whatever the hell it is. There's so much going on, it's so hard to keep track of it. But no, guys, it's coming from within. We're being attacked from within. What happened a while back? Nothing but food trains were derailing. Nothing but food plants, warehouses, or processing facilities were burning down. Anything and everything to do with fertilizers to grow your food, from actual food, from our cows, to everything food related was being attacked. Okay? Now what is it? The focus has shifted from food. Well, that's still under attack, and I'll explain in a minute. But it has pretty much shifted from food to poisoning. Might be scratching your head. Poisoning. Absolutely poisoning. It's switched from food, plants, trains, everything going up in flames, going haywire, to chemicals. The East Palestine train derailment. All the factories that had harsh chemicals blow up in Ohio, explode. The factories in Florida that have blown up, exploded. The plant in Ohio, or Wisconsin, that caught on fire and leaked a bunch of hydrochloric acid or something like that into Lake Michigan. The cloud seeding, guys, the stuff that they use to seed the clouds is toxic. If you notice a weird film on your car on a bright, sunshiny day, after you just washed your car, and a couple hours later you notice a weird film on it, guess what it is, guys? Toxic. It's not dust. I know I sound like a hell of a conspiracy theorist, but guys, they're attacking us from within. They're going to fulfill their new Green Deal, their 2030 zero carbon emissions agenda, come hell or high water. And if I was a betting man, and I don't want to make this political, but if I was a betting man, because Mr. Biden said he was going to run again in 24, I bet your sweet ass he gets in there. Because everything they want to happen at the moment is happening under Biden's watch. It's not going to be too much longer before we have chips in our hands and we're tracked every movement. You're going to have carbon credits, guys, meaning if the government thinks that you've driven your electric car too many miles for the week, they're going to shut you down with the push of a button. If they don't like what you're buying off your digital currency card, they're going to deny it. If they think you're too fat and catch you buying a 2-liter Mountain Dew, they could deny it. If they think you're too strong and your muscles are too ripped or some shit, they could cancel your gym membership. And pretty soon, guys, it's going to get to the point to where you're not allowed to go shopping, you're not allowed to travel, you're not allowed to do anything unless you bow down, get on your hands and knees and bow down to these pathetic freaking people in government and accept the chip, the mark of the beast, whatever you want to call it, unless you bow to this digital currency that they want to create so they can have complete, utter control over every single American. You won't be allowed to do shit. And I'm here to tell you right now. And as a matter of fact, when I get home, I'm letting my wife know. If these banking systems collapse, I don't know if I'm going to be able to sell my house. I'm going to try. If I can't, I'm just going to leave it. If the banking systems collapse, guys, I'm going kaput. I am going to disappear. I am going to go as far out into the middle of the largest forest I can find. And I'm never coming out again. Never. I have enough food, enough ammo, and enough supplies to never be heard from again. And that is my exact plan. I absolutely refuse to be tracked, traced, and I know this thing right here that I'm talking to, these videos that I'm posting on YouTube, I'm sure they're being analyzed. I'm sure I'm being tracked on my phone. We already know, location is enabled. But if they try pushing this chip, if they try pushing one bank system, a central digital currency, I'm out of here. I don't need money. I don't need sympathy. I don't need people. The only people I need are my wife, my daughter, and my dogs. I got plenty of hunting equipment. I know plenty of bushcraft skills to keep me alive, guys. And it's getting a little warmer. I'm going to be doing some overnighters for you guys soon. Every 2 weeks I got 3 days off. So every 2 weeks I'm thinking I'm going to do an overnighter. We're going to start out with that because I put up a vote up on I put up a poll, and I basically asked people what they wanted to see. You guys want to see overnighters? How I would survive in an SHTF situation? Or do you guys want to keep hearing the bullshit news? 40% said the BS news. 60% said overnighters. So I'm going to try to work in overnighters for you guys. This week I currently have Sunday and Monday off. And I also have a rotating schedule, guys. So it's really difficult to get out and do these. Just because my daughter, she goes to and from school. And I'm the only one at the house with a license. So I'm the one that picks her up. And we're out of the district, so she can't ride a bus. So doing an overnighter on a school night is very, very difficult. Anyway, guys, she should be out of school soon, so every 2 weeks I'm gonna try one. I think I got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. Not this weekend, but the following weekend. This week, as this video is being released, I have Sunday, Monday off. I'll be home. The following week, I have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday off. So I'll go out Sunday. I'll do an overnighter. I'm going to try anyway. I can't promise anything. And then my brother-in-law takes my daughter to school, and then I'll be home in time to pick her up from school. Me and my little dog, that is. Anyway. It's time to plan ahead, guys. This is no joke. This is no game. They want to control you. So much for the land of the free. Tell you guys what, I am a felon. All right. Unfortunately, I was young and stupid once, and it cost me dearly. Because if I could get a passport and leave this godforsaken country, I absolutely would. I have no clue where I can go. I sure as hell ain't going to Mexico. I don't know where I'd go. I really don't. I wish I could go to Australia. I really do. But I can't. I don't know. But you guys need to get stocked up. This is not a joke. Make sure you have plenty of food and water. Couple 100 pounds of rice, couple 100 pounds of beans. All your seasonings to go with them. So you can have, beans and rice chili flavor one night, beans and rice burrito flavor the next, and beans and rice freaking stroganoff flavor the next. I don't know. Have plenty of seasonings. Have plenty of canned meats, guys. Tunas, chicken, ham, Spam. Doesn't matter. Whatever the hell you guys like, have plenty of it, okay? Canned goods, guys. Canned goods last almost damn near forever. Stock up on canned goods. Yes, I know it's a lot to carry. I know it's a lot to transport it. But if worse comes to worse and all you have to do is bug into your house, well, that's really not worse comes to worse, but if all you have to do is bug into your house, you're going to be fine. If you got to bug out, you're going to have some time after civil unrest settles down to get your vehicle loaded up and get the hell out of Dodge. Find a place in the middle of nowhere, settle down, forget ever driving your car again, forget ever walking into a grocery store again, and I really think that's what it's going to get to. Unless you guys watching this video, might be a couple of you that have no problem with the digital currency or one banking system to where the feds have absolute, utter, 100% complete control over you. I don't know. I'm not cool with it. I'm not going to bend over. I'm not going to take a dry broomstick without no grease. I ain't going to take it with grease either. So, I don't know what to tell you guys. If this shit really goes down, I'm done. I'm going to disappear. I don't give a shit. I can survive out in the middle of nowhere. I'm a woodsman. Inner city woodsman. May not look like it. Might be like a fat Poindexter to some people, but don't let this fat Poindexter fool you. Anyway, guys, I've rattled on long enough. Y'all stay safe. Keep your heads on a swivel. Pay attention to what's going on. It is some scary shit. Love y'all. Till next time, Michigan Prepared out.